Emmerdale character Cain Dingle made an emotional admission after undergoing a prostatectomy. Cain had surgery on Monday to treat his aggressive prostate cancer, and doctors confirmed the procedure had gone well. During Tuesday's episode, Moira visited Cain shortly after a doctor explained that he could return home later that day if he managed to walk properly. After Moira stepped away, Cain became worried about the catheter he needed following the surgery. He later requested a private conversation with the doctor, who explained that he would likely need the catheter for at least 2 weeks. The doctor also warned him that temporary incontinence could happen once the catheter was removed. Cain admitted he never expected to leave hospital still relying on it or to need it for such a long period. Caleb later came to see Cain, but Cain reacted angrily and demanded that he leave. As Caleb attempted to encourage him, Cain confessed that he regretted having the operation and said he could not bear the thought of returning home in his current condition. Caleb reminded him that people cared about him and wanted to support him, but Cain insisted he did not want anyone looking after him or finding out about the catheter. He even admitted that he would rather have risked the cancer than live feeling so vulnerable. Later, Moira arrived to take Cain home, but the doctor returned to check whether he could walk safely. Cain struggled to get to his feet and admitted the pain was unbearable. When Moira encouraged him to try again, Cain lashed out and told her he simply could not do it, meaning he would remain in hospital for another night. Will Cain eventually find the strength to return to the village? Emmerdale is preparing for even more explosive drama as Dr. Caitlin Todd continues her ruthless campaign against Cain Dingle, pushing her closer to breaking point with every passing day. What began as a dangerous secret hidden inside the family has now turned into a terrifying nightmare for Charity, who is finding herself trapped under Caitlin's control. The former surgeon has discovered the truth surrounding baby Layla's real parentage, and instead of keeping quiet, she is using the information as a weapon to destroy Charity's peace of mind, while demanding more and more from her. Caitlin first uncovered the truth shortly after Layla was born. Since then, she has realized just how powerful the secret could become, especially because of the devastating consequences it would have for everyone involved if it were exposed. Rather than acting out of morality or concern, Caitlin quickly recognized an opportunity to benefit from the situation herself. At first, her demands seemed relatively straightforward. Caitlin pressured Charity into convincing Jacob Gallagher to withdraw the formal complaint he had made against her. She made it perfectly clear that if Charity refused to cooperate, she would reveal everything about Layla's biological father and tear the family apart. Frightened about the fallout and desperate to keep the truth hidden, Charity reluctantly followed Caitlin's instructions. She managed to influence Jacob into dropping the complaint, hoping that would finally end the nightmare and allow her family to move on. Unfortunately for Charity, she badly underestimated how manipulative Caitlin truly is. In recent scenes, it became obvious that Caitlin had absolutely no intention of walking away quietly. Instead, she appeared almost amused by the amount of fear and anxiety she was causing. Every conversation became another opportunity for her to tighten her grip over Charity's life and remind her that the secret could be exposed at any moment. Caitlin's personal circumstances also explain why she has become even more determined to exploit Charity. After learning that she had inherited her late father's house, Caitlin realized she would need a significant amount of money to renovate the property properly. However, because she accepted early retirement, her finances are far from stable. Rather than searching for a legitimate solution, Caitlin decided Charity could become the answer to all of her financial problems. During a tense exchange, Caitlin deliberately unsettled Charity by asking how much her dirty little secret was actually worth. The comment instantly made it clear that Caitlin now viewed the situation as a business opportunity rather than simply leverage over Charity. The pressure only intensified later during the darts event at the pub. While the evening should have been a chance for everyone to relax, Caitlin used it as another opportunity to torment Charity psychologically. She deliberately made a point of getting close to Vanessa Woodfield and kissed her in full view of everyone, fully aware that Charity was watching nearby. The moment created visible tension and demonstrated how much Caitlin enjoyed maintaining control over every situation around her. However, the most uncomfortable moment came shortly afterwards, when Caitlin and Vanessa encountered Charity alongside Ross Barton and young Moses. Caitlin could not resist taking another swipe at Charity and casually commented that Moses must feel proud of his new sister. Although the remark sounded innocent on the surface, the hidden meaning behind it was impossible for Charity to ignore. Ross quickly stepped in and corrected Caitlin before the conversation could become more suspicious, but the damage had already been done. Charity immediately understood that Caitlin was intentionally reminding her that the secret remained completely vulnerable. Trying to disguise the threat, Caitlin pretended she had simply become confused because of the complicated family relationships within the village. She then mocked Charity further by joking that she looked far too young to already be a great-grandmother. Despite the smile on Caitlin's face, Charity could clearly see the cruelty underneath her words. By this stage, the stress was becoming unbearable for Charity. Every interaction with Caitlin left her increasingly panicked about the possibility of Sarah or Jacob eventually discovering the truth. She knew that if the secret ever became public, the consequences could permanently destroy several relationships inside the family. Unable to tolerate the intimidation any longer, Charity eventually decided to confront Caitlin directly at Tug Gill. Unfortunately, the confrontation did not unfold the way Charity hoped. Rather than feeling intimidated, Caitlin appeared completely calm and confident throughout the exchange. Charity attempted to stand up to her and demanded that the blackmail stop immediately, but Caitlin remained totally unfazed by the threats. In fact, Charity's anger only seemed to encourage her further. Caitlin made it clear that she had no intention of backing down, and revealed that she now wanted a huge amount of money in exchange for her silence. She coldly informed Charity that she expected £10,000 by the following day. If the money failed to appear, Caitlin promised that she would expose everything and destroy the lives of both Jacob and Sarah in the process. The ultimatum left Charity horrified. She knew there was no realistic way to gather such a large amount of money within such a short period of time. With the clock ticking and Caitlin refusing to show any mercy, Charity began desperately searching for possible solutions. As panic set in, one heartbreaking possibility slowly became unavoidable. The only realistic way to raise the money quickly may be by selling her share of the pub. For Charity, the idea is devastating. The pub represents far more than simply a business investment. It is deeply connected to her family, her identity, and countless memories built over the years. Losing her share would mean sacrificing something incredibly personal just to protect the people she loves. The emotional pressure is now mounting from every direction. Charity must somehow find a way to stop Caitlin, protect her family, and keep the secret buried, all while hiding the growing fear consuming her. Meanwhile, Caitlin continues to appear completely comfortable manipulating everyone around her. Her behavior suggests she believes she holds all the power, and so far Charity has been unable to find a way to fight back effectively. As the blackmail situation escalates, the danger surrounding the secret grows larger every day. One mistake, one overheard conversation, or one moment of panic could cause the entire truth to explode into the open. Emmerdale airs on weekday evenings at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and is also available for streaming on ITVX.